Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for my Leos. Let's see what messages you need to hear now. Any information that you also need to book a reading with me will be in the description. If you'd also like to see future readings, make sure you hit the subscribe button. All right, so let's see. Oh, actually, let's start with this deck. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What messages do you need to hear from your spirit guides? So first card we have is a mistake is something to learn from. So when it comes to making mistakes in life, when it comes to having a mishap, it's important that you don't go into this energy of shaming yourself, beating yourself down, and not learning from it. Lessons come with us making mistakes. And if you're, experiencing these lessons and making mistakes and then beating yourself down instead of looking at it as an opportunity to learn, you could be doing yourself a disadvantage. Also, this is important to understand in regards to personal relationships in your life too. If people are making mistakes and they're not learning from them and you're constantly being subjected to being hurt because of the fact that you allow them the space to come into your life and they still are doing the same thing, it's important that you pay attention to that and take note of that. We also have practice gratitude to reveal the good in life. So it's important, Leos, to pay attention to the things that actually are going good in your life. What ends up happening is our brain's confirmation bias is going to keep looking for more and more things that are good and look for more and more opportunities, and this will just kind of amplify things for you. This is where we kind of fall into the lines of law of attraction. So practice gratitude. When we're constantly in the space of I need, I don't have enough, it's revealing that we're in a space of lack, and our mindset ends up being in a space of lack as well. So we're only looking for things that confirm that lack at that point. We also have consider the advice of a friend, but make your own decision. So if you are getting advice from certain people around you right now, it's important for you to balance it off of your own perspective and what you think is best for you. There's nothing wrong with getting advice from people. Make sure you're getting advice though from people who actually want to see you do good and that are giving you advice, not from a place of what they would do, especially from a place where they're doing things that are not healthy and may not be, helping your situation. So that's where discernment comes in. Are you getting advice that's actually going to help your situation or make it worse? Because through the lens of whoever you're getting this advice from, they could be chaotic or they could be toxic. All right, what else do my Leos need to hear? What messages do they need to hear at this moment? So we got the Page of Wands. So this does talk about inspiration, being charismatic, starting something new, exploring what's out there for you. So if you've been cooped up in your house, spending too much time to yourself, not allowing yourself to literally explore what life has to offer, then you could be doing yourself a disservice and causing yourself to be a lot more anxious than you need to be. So if there's a creative endeavor that you used to participate in a lot and you've stopped, it's time to get back into it. If there's, certain people that inspire you or uplift your spirit, you need to spend more time around those individuals. Because with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Cups, this does talk about a level of frustration. This does talk about you being wrapped up in your own thoughts and needing to get out of that space. Also, if you have been putting yourself out on the dating market and you've been maybe frustrated because you want a genuine connection and maybe certain people you've been connecting with, they, have their own stuff going on or they're only at a capacity to be maybe flirtatious but struggle with putting the real work in or the real action. It's important for you to pay attention to people's actions and observe them. Don't overly commit yourself to situations with no title, no understanding, no boundaries, none of that, to where you're not being in an observant position. Because when you commit yourself to anything, it's like if you commit yourself to a job or you commit yourself to a business, it's that, I have to follow through. But if you're being in an observant position in the beginning, this gives you a chance to kind of see the pros and cons before you do actually commit to something. Also have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So it does talk about you evaluating certain decisions that you've made in your life and certain people you've had in your life and things that you've just been going through over the last couple of months or so. It's important that you're not looking at this or looking at your life from this perspective of, have I missed my window of opportunity? Am I, are things going to change? Yes, you have the opportunity to change the trajectory and how things have been going like immediately like this. It's just a matter of ending, and this may be a brutal ending, but ending those things that have been going on for months and months and months and months and months, and you have not been seeing any progress. Especially if this has anything to do with like relationships or a business partnership where things are not getting done. Also the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So when it comes to a Cancer individual that you could be dealing with, it's important that you guys are working on the communication and also frequently seeing each other, or seeing each other more frequently. In regards to the zodiac sign, if you do have a partner that's long distance, your person may be wanting you to prioritize them in terms of like the traveling and whatnot. Some of you also may have an opportunity in another state to evolve in your career or to take things to the next level. If you've been going back and forth about this, it's important that you pick a city, because you could be looking at two places. It's important that you pick a place that's actually going to allow you to grow within your career. All right, so I have One Ring Circus. So let's read this. And we also have the Field of Dreams. So the One Ring Circus talks about you being capable and competent. Independence is a key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent and capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and where others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. And also with Field of Dreams, so this talks about how your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are engaging in, how you perceive life. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. Great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world, which has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of life and experience the extraordinary. Okay, and the last card we have is Magic Prayer. So it says, speak your prayers, listen for the answers, and act in faith. When you see the Magic Prayer card, it's a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is, thy will be done through me, thy will not mine be done. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. Your destiny awaits you as long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power and be assured that you're on the right path. So I hope that this was helpful and did give you some insight in terms of the messages that you need to hear right now. If you did enjoy, thumbs the video up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. All right.